परंतु फिर भी सर चढ़कर बोल रहा है कबड्डी का ये महान खेल। और चलिए इस महान खेल में आप सभी का स्वागत करते हैं और सीधा चलते हैं मैच नंबर 109। और दोनों टीम की बात कर लेते हैं। पेरियार पैंथर्स बॉटम ऑफ द टेबल मौजूद और वहीं पर अरावली एरोज तीसरे पायदान पर मौजूद है, जहां पर उन्होंने अपने लिए बूस्टर राउंड समाप्त किया था। 2 मुकाबले खेले हैं, 1 मुकाबला जीता है, 1 मुकाबला हारा है अरावली एरोज ने। और वहीं पर पेरियार पैंथर्स अभी तक अपना जीत का आंकड़ा खोल नहीं पाई है, जीत का खाता खोल नहीं पाई है। पहला मुकाबला आज के दिन का जो था उसे हम्पी हीरोज ने महज 3 पॉइंट से जीता। एंटरटेनमेंट से भरपूर वो मुकाबला था। दूसरा मुकाबला ये बड़ा मुकाबला है और आज के अंतिम मुकाबला होगा मुरथल मैग्नेट्स वर्सेस काजीरंगा राइनोस पर। चलिए अभी समय है इस मुकाबले को आप सभी तक पहुंचाने का, और पहुंचाना है तो सर्वप्रथम हमारी दोनों टीम को मैच पर आमंत्रित करना होगा। लेट्स इनवाइट फर्स्ट पेरियार पैंथर्स। और चलिए अब पैंथर्स को यहां पर टक्कर देने के लिए आ रही है हमारी दूसरी टीम अरावली एरोज।
Good evening everybody here on this spectacular Sunday evening, and this is match number 2 of this day, of this today, but overall match number 109, and we are here in the Sanskar School Jaipur's arena, and from Jaipur live coming on fan court with the Periyar Panthers starting 7 in front of me, as both the Naveens will look out for the corners and Rinku and Sagar will support Ashish Narwal. Good to see back in the side Ashish Narwal, because yesterday he got a slight twist in the ankle. Then it's nice to be seeing him making a comeback. And then we have both the covers as Ashish Umaid and Anish just trying to do a better job in the covers. Right, so this is going to be a really big match for Periyar Panthers, because they are in the bottom of the table, and we will start talking about how important summit round is all about, because place 3 on the challenger round points table is Aravalli Arrows, where we have Lokesh Gosalia and Mahendra Chaudhary in the corners. Jai Bhagwan will be supported by Gangaram and Ram Kuwar, and the Gurjar Bhaichara in the covers will try to make the same impact as they have been doing, because they are also coming in with a loss against Humpy Heroes, and Periyar Panthers coming into this match with a loss against Kaziranga Rhinos. That's a big loss, 53-25 against their favor. And I have today with me Radhika Reddy alongside in the commentary box to look out for the men to watch out for. Radhika, good evening.
Good evening everyone, thank you so much. And this is the challenger round, and this is going to be real challenging for the Panthers, because they are definitely looking for a win. And this person, Ashish Narwal, the lead raider, need to fight yet again. He had 315 raid points so far with 18 super 10s, but then he need to win the matches to stay in the league, because if you stay stronger on the higher, you will be in a better position. Yes, a lot of responsibility on this raider. He is being on and off, but then look at Jai Bhagwan. He is being tremendous when he required raid points is 182, 12 super 10s, and raid strike rate is beautiful with 73%. So he's been contributed well to the team, and they have a loss and a win in the challenger round. All credit to this person as well, who's been brilliant on the mat.
The toss was won by Aravalli Arrows, Kapil Gurjar, and that was the update. But the biggest update coming in from today will be the discussion of the summit round, because summit round is so important, starting from the 30th of this month. Just 3 to 4 days to go for that summit round to begin, because Periyar Panthers lying bottom of the points table in the challenger round, just winning 15 of 24 matches, will be in a spot of bother, because in the summit round we have 2 qualifiers and an eliminators to begin with. So the top two place team, that is first and second team, will get a lot of chances to go through to the finals of the Yuva Kabaddi Series, and the qualifiers too will have rank 3 and 4, and then the eliminators will have the bottom placed two teams. So Periyar Panthers will be thinking to go up the ladder. Aravalli Arrows placed third on the points table will be looking to finish first or second, because winning 13 matches out of 25 is not what they will really want to do, because this is a competition between the Bhim and the biggest Panther. Yeah, there you go. Bhim Jai Bhagwan is there to support the Aravalli Arrows to go up the ladder. Right, we'll keep talking about that summit round along this match as well. And let's go into the countdown to begin this match. 109, and Periyar Panthers yesterday were really deflated with the power that was shown by the Rhinos. Ashish Narwal could not get the Super 10. Navin Sharma couldn't score a single tackle point. But now the first rate from the biggest Panther from the right to left of our screens is Ashish Narwal getting into the Aravalli Arrows den here, Radhika.
Absolutely, Ashish Narwal with 315 rate points under his belt. He is definitely one of the best raiders in the tournament. So he needs to start off first, but then look at the momentum. He could not stop his speed, got into the lobbies without the touch. So he is self-out in the first raid itself, which is not a good sign, Naveen, for the Panthers to start off again.
Yeah, he's trying a little too much is what I'm feeling from yesterday, because the pressure is on him. All the cameras, all the angles and the spotlight is on him. So he just needs to calm down. And credits to Mahendra Chaudhary in the previous occasion on that right corner for the Aravalli Arrows going away in a right way. And now credits to the right corner of Periyar Panthers to dash away Ram Kuwar in that fashion. Navin Sharma's first tackle point of the day today.
Yeah, that is from the right corner. Dangaram comes in with a beautiful dash and a tackle point being awarded for the Aravalli Arrows. Now, we are talking about this raider who is been brilliant throughout.
Yeah, Rinku, he'll have to somewhere try and see if he can get that first rate point, because already the Aravalli Arrows have understood how these raiders will rate, and placed bottom in the points table, of course, will be a worrying factor for the Periyar Panthers. As Bhim walks in, Jai Bhagwan, he was a little injured in the second half of the booster round, but then what a comeback he has been making, and with his energies and with his powers, he can actually bulldoze the defenders and go across, and this is what he's supposed to do. But no, under the chain, and with a chain tackle from the left flank, really well done by Navin J and Ashish Narwal to knock down the biggest Bhim.
Perfect timing and anticipation. They anticipated the raider would go low from the chain. So they've gone with a low chain tackle. That was a good one. And number 17, Sagar. 1 versus 5. Bonus is not on for the raider. But then he needs to, if the game is not going in your favor, you need to, understand when to pace up the game, speed up the game pace, or when to control the game pace. That is what needed to be understood by the Panthers, because Naveen, what I understood, in the last two matches, they have lost with a big margin. 29 points and 28 points is a big margin. When they think they are losing it, they should try and control the pace of the game.
Very much. And another strong ankle hold. Today, the Periyar Panthers' right corner, Navin Sharma says, I am the second best defender in the Yuva Kabaddi Series, and I will not let it go just like that. Look at that, very strong ankle hold. That's the second point, and he did not even want the support of the covers, because yesterday he was pointless. I mean to say, even the intention and even in the tackle point, he was really looking pointless against the Kaziranga Rhinos. But today, already 2 tackle points as Ashish Narwal comes in for a 2-odd raid.
Yeah, in the first raid, he was self-out. Now again, 1 versus 4. The defense looks stronger, but then look at the tip-in put off the court yet again.
Yeah, he's a little not so effectively moving around. The double tie hold coming in very strong from Mahendra Chaudhary from the right corner, and actually why he is not moving very swiftly, I guess yesterday there was a little twist in the knee for Ashish Narwal, but happy to see he's on the mat very quickly, because even yesterday, even when they were losing, he wanted to come back and raid for his team to save them somewhere. But nice to see he is back, and I guess he's carrying a little bit of injury for sure, because it is not enough recovery time that he had got. It's just between that one night that he had to rest his knee and come back.
This is Sagar. Sorry, it is Rinku from Periyar Panthers. Now, look at them. There is no Ashish Narwal there. He doesn't need to go deep in if it is not required or do a raid, because the defense will definitely support them. They need to understand when to go in and when to, play safe there.
Yeah, that was really well thought by Rinku. Came back with an empty raid, but Ram Kuwar is there to support Jai Bhagwan along with Gangaram. Goes in for the bonus. Right cover comes in with the dash, but Ram Kuwar gets through. They are debating. They are definitely debating on that. Anish was the man in question from the right cover, and it looks like Ram Kuwar has got it. Radhika?
I mean, he was pretty much in contact with the ground, so he should get through.
Yeah, and also just for confirmation of all the viewers watching this on Fan Code Live, so even if you are in the air, you have to be inside the lobby's lines. You can't be outside the lobby in the air and cross the midline. You'll have to be, even if you are in the air, you'll have to be inside the lobby line. But here, Ram Kuwar was safely there, planted his right leg inside the lobby when the dash came in from Anish. So that's a really good raid. And that's the equalizer that they wanted.
Yes, after the bonus attempt, this raider, Rinku, falls forward to take multiple points. But then the bonus has not been awarded, but gets the right corner defender.
Yes, very much, very much. First tackle error by Mahendra Chaudhary. And Rinku coming across as the winner to cross that midline. But it has been that slow-paced game, because both the teams understand the importance of the victory. And Jai Bhagwan, first the dash, and then Navin Sharma with the ankle hold. Look at the dash from the left cover, coming in so strong.
Yes, he did not falter this time around as well. Initially, we have seen a block from him, a dash from him, and now a brilliant ankle hold.
Yeah, did you notice that, Radhika? It was a little happy surprise there, because Ashish Narwal was there in the left cover. I just thought he came in for an assist, but no, he initiated that strong block in front of Jai Bhagwan. So if your raiding is not clicking, he is happy to help in the defense, but you should understand that it's not the main motto of him. But it's nice to see when such brave moves come off in your favor. But when they don't come off, people will start questioning, अरे ये तो नहीं करना चाहिए था आपको रेड में लगाए थे हम लोग. But now he is in the proper position of the left hand, but come on, the Periyar Panthers are doing it around in the tackle points, and Ram Kuwar has been pinned down.
They did not let the raider set in. He did not go for that footwork even. The right cover was so strong that he could block it. And this is 1 versus 3, a super tackle situation for the defense, but defense haven't shown up for Aravalli arrows yet, so that need to be taken care by, now he has to come into his real form, Ashish Narwal here.
He's got all the opportunity, and he's done this many occasions before. As Mohituda sees that with careful eyes and anxious moments there for him, but he came back empty-handed. But this is the time for Govind Gurjar to try and save his team. Kapil Gurjar believes a lot in Govind Gurjar as a raider, and I guess he has delivered for, I think, 40% of the belief, but belief is lot more from his captain on Govind Gurjar. Look at that, you just can't be blinded. Navin Sharma was already going behind Govind Gurjar for the back hold, but then he was conscious. Time for action. Situation will Ashish Narwal. He's not got a rate point. He's given the first round. He went out with and it's been crushed. Going to the He's happy, but we'll have to see if Ashish Narwal actually made it through. I do not understand this because it is not what we really saw. Radhika, your call on this?
Looks like Ashish Narwal would be taken off the court because he was in the air when he landed in the lobby of the opponent court. It looks like a super tackle to me though.
Yeah, and that is why the referees are going in for the video referral, because it is allowed for Sumanji to go for the video referral from the referee side. And in the challenge round, it's very, very important to get all the decisions right, because the team's placings, the positions of the teams on the points table is very, very important, and she politely chases off Kapil Gurjar away. That is what I like about Sumanji as a referee. She understands every single bit of the game and she's very clear in her decisions. Look at this ultra slow motion. Block comes in after the ankle hold attempt. It was really strong one there by Lokesh Gosalia, and he actually toppled him over. Look at that. Ashish Narwal, because of the yoga body that he's got, he got toppled over. He did not cross the midline, but he directly landed on his half of the court. And that is what actually prompted Mohit Hudaji to stand up and clap. There we go, 2 points. Ashish Narwal gets his first 8 points of the match with a dramatic fashion. Yeah, just because the toppling over landed in the opposition's court, that is in the court of Ashish Narwal, that is what saved him. If he was completely gushed out by Lokesh Gosalia's dash, it would have been a super tackle. But now it is down to the captain of the Aravalli Arrows, Kapil Gurjar, who is always happy to keep changing positions in the defense, who is always happy to send in Govind Gurjar as a raider, now has to do the job himself.
On the back line, he is trying to get those defensive rating points by the defense, but then the defense is not enough. Oh, luckily he's got a point and a revival too.
Oh, that was really lucky. That's the word, because left cover, look at that. Oh my God. There was not even a bonus attempted. No coordination between right corner and left cover. That was clearly seen. Ashish Umaid and Naveen Sharma will have to talk before the tackle attempted, not after the tackle was unsuccessful and the Raiders got a point and a revival and saved from an all-out. Now, Gangaram and Kapil Gurjar. Jwalaram we call him. Can he show some Jwala? Come on, no way. Ah, that was unbelievable. Mohit Hudaji is really happy. Gangaram fell into the lobby. And it's a first all-out inflicted on Aravalli Arrows.
Now this will bring some momentum to the Panthers and also to Ashish Narwal here. He's got that confidence now. He went deep in and he's got those points. A quick rate point after the in.
Yeah, Jai Bhagwan showing his quickness right in. Look at that, Ashish Narwal. Come on, you've been lucky once and you cannot be lucky always. Every day is not Sunday. I understand today is, but his Sunday is already gone with the strong block that came in against Jai Bhagwan on that previous occasion. But now trying for an ankle hold on Jai Bhagwan. Come on, it's going to be difficult. And now the defense of Aravalli Arrows finally coming together from the left cover, a chain tackle to put down Rinku.
Yeah, a combination and a second layer of defense did contribute to that tackle. 6 point score difference, which is in favor of Periyar Panthers, which is a good sign. Remember, they have lost all the 2 matches they have played in the challenger round. Though they have finished second in the booster round, it's got tough for them to lose those 2 matches, and they are on minus points when you look at the score difference as well. So they need to win this contest to be there in the tournament so that they don't have to, be at the bottom of the table to face a lot of challenges ahead.
Yeah, helping that cause is the right corner today is Naveen Sharma for the Periyar Panthers. He's not put in a single unsuccessful tackle. All 3 points very successfully done, and he sent out Jai Bhagwan on the bench. And now it's a proper positioning of the... I can see Kapil Gurjar in the right cover. He has to go back. Ashish Narwal claims the point on him. Mohit Hudaji is happy and says, Shabash. That's what we wanted, what he says. And Naveen did not contribute in there, and look at that right cover. Kapil Gurjar could not go back.
Look at the reach he had. So he need to be more confident about his hand touches. He need to come into his true colors. So because just that he is one of the best raiders in the league. He need to show up on the mat when it is most required. The defense should not falter, as we say. Only 2 unsuccessful tackles so far, which is a good sign for Panthers.
Yeah, but for the Aravalli Arrows, Radhika, the support system is not working. Even if Jay Bhagwan is getting some points here and there, I am not seeing Ram Kuvar getting his own points. He is struggling, and of course Gangaram is really struggling. So somewhere the Raiders are not firing for the Aravalli Arrows. The Arrows are looking a little blunt today against the Panthers, and they are unable to attack. But let me just remind our viewers, or rather start telling this in a very clear fashion. We understand that it's going to be a little more to take in when you hear it for the first time, but it's easier. It's happened before. You've seen it in various other tournaments and series and leagues. It's happened before. It's very easy. As we talk about the summit round, the first two, the top 2 place teams, and Gangaram does a brilliant toe touch on Naveen Sharma to eliminate him. I think that's the first time he's going on the bench, Radhika, Naveen Sharma.
Absolutely. Because 3 tackles he's been successful, but this time he's been accept that, and that was a beautiful toe touch and looks like a targeted raid from the Raider, which is a good sign for the Aravalli Arrows. Now Raider, he's been phenomenal throughout the and he needs to perform when it is required, and today I see that fire coming in again.
Yes, initially the fire was not lit. But now, look at that! Right corner does not go back. Mahendra Chaudhary stands where he is, and Mohit Hooda, always as expressive as he can get. Double tie hold, so way above the back line, and then the support came in from Lokesh Gosalia to pin down Ashish Narwal. Right, just reminding our viewers on fan court, see what happens in the summit round is when you finish on top 1 and top 2, you will be playing qualifier 1 as a team. So if you win in that match, you directly go through to the finals of Yuva Kabaddi Series. Simple. No problem whatsoever. Let the other 5 teams struggle and do whatever they want to. You finish on top 1 or 2. You play qualifiers 1. You win the match. Go through. That's it. Go through the finals of Yuva Kabaddi Series. That's it. No more hurdles. Right? But then, if you are losing in the rank 2, if you are losing in the second position, you will get another opportunity to play the third qualifier. Okay? That aside. But for the 3rd place and the 4th place teams in the challenger round, will be playing the qualifier 2 as Beren Gurjar goes in for a pursuit. So qualifier 2 is a little tricky, and we'll keep explaining about it, Radhika.
Yeah, he was smart enough to go for that pursuit, but the Raider was quick enough to escape from there. Now, Saga, 1 versus 7 full strength, so bonus is available, but they know when to fire because the storm is on their side now. They have enough lead to carry forward.
Oh, action about to unfold in a 2-order raid now for Gangaram. He's not got Naveen Sharma in the right corner, but still gets 2 points. Here's the Jwalaram, and he started to show his hotness and spiciness when he raids.
Now, this was not required from the defense because you are in a setup of a 4 or 5. The defense does not need to, show up there. It's a Raider when it's a 2-or-die raid. Why do you forget that? You got 2 points easily. And this is a 2-or-die raid, and if it's a 2-or-die raid, you can't play on a bonus if you're not sure. Rinku, you need to go for the touch.
Yeah. I guess somewhere Mahendra Chaudhary is letting the bonus go. But what has Rinku done? In the hunger to revive somebody, he's not even got the bonus. He's not even got the bonus. Look at that. Strong left corner coming in at the right time. Lokesh Gosalia with a strong double tie hold. I think somewhere Rinku lost his footwork also, isn't it, Radhika? He just went in and got stuck in that left flank as Jai Bhagwan easily gets another point.
Absolutely. Now, they are coming into the real fight now, and they would love to equalize the score. Look at that. The of course, the right flank did not come to support because he know that he can get some points when he comes for raiding. But the defense is showing up for Aravalli arrows, and this was a bonus attempt that was successful now.
It was successful, but Gangaram, look at that. Once again, a surprise tackle from the left in, and now the Periyar Panthers have been pushed into the all-out by the Aravalli arrows to make a big comeback. And it all started with Gangaram's toe touch. If you remember, he started off with that swift toe touch on Naveen Sharma, and then it all started. So now the match equally poised with just 3 minutes to go in the first half as Jay Bhagwan raids in. So just talking about that summit round once again. Oh, that is another strong message by Ashish Narwal. Look at that. That's the second time he's got Jay Bhagwan. He's targeting him. He is definitely targeting him.
I mean, we've been talking about, both the Raiders are the biggest Raiders of the league, and there would be a competition in the raiding. But the Raiders are taking as a defender is a good one to see. If he could not target raid the Raider, he is targeting as a defender from Ashish Narwal. That's a good one. And Rinku here quickly attempts for a bonus, but then, yeah, he gets it too.
So it is 2-1 in favor of Ashish Narwal now against Jay Bhagwan. So Jay Bhagwan, I've seen him go in with the defense when the defense is not doing really good. And Gangaram actually got an escape route. He actually found an escape route in between the defenders, but somewhere he was stopped by going towards the midline.
The teamwork, the second layer of defense has shown up when it is required. Yes, they are pretty much in the contest now. Periyar Panthers, they have started strong with this man inflicting the all-out, but then defense, when, as we say, in the do-or-die raid, when Aravalli arrows got those 2 points, they were down to 2 to 3 men, and after that, Aravalli arrows have taken up that point. And this some confidence for the raider.
Yeah, Ashish Narwal, because he was not doing well in the raiding department, he went in, put in 2 tackles, and then look at the confidence to go in so deep and get his hand touch on Lokesh Gosalia. He was really confident. So left corner, standing in very deep, he did not make any error, but somewhere he would have wanted Mahendra Chaudhary to come across. But even Mahendra Chaudhary staying back, thinking it would not be a good idea to go ahead and attack the biggest Panther when he is hungry. But Ram Kaur needs to play like the real Kaur, but he is not able to do that today. But talking about the summit round, just another pointer to be told. If you are finishing at number 3 and number 4 on the challenger round points table, you will be playing a qualifier 2. And when you play a qualifier 2, if you lose, you are out. You are disqualified. You are eliminated from Yuva Kabaddi Series. And if you win, then you will play qualifier 3 against the loser of the first and second place team. So this is a really good format as Ramkuva gets his raid points against the left corner, Naveen J.
Man, the Raiders' face was facing to the midline, so that was an easy route to escape for the Raider though. Now 3 points in favor of Panthers. He should go for an empty raid now because they'll have time to think about how they started and how they started to give up the points. Now, because as we talk, Periyar Panthers definitely are one of the best sides in the series. They want to be a winning side. Now,
very much.
They start off with a win in the round today.
Yeah, very much. And that's the end of the half-time. And just a slender 3-point lead for Periyar Panthers. 19 for them, 16 for the Aravalli Arrows. And somewhere Ashish Narwal is getting some confidence in the tackle points, if not the raid points. And soaking in some highlights of the first half. It was tough to begin with for Ashish Narwal because in the first ever raid of the match, he could not control the pace, he could not control his own speed, and he was self-out going to the lobby without any connection against the defender. But Ramkuvar also has struggled. But Naveen Sharma today is being seen in his original self. He has put in a lot of tackle points, and this is the story. As Ashish Narwal was struggling in the raid department, he came in as a defender to attack and target Jai Bhagwan, especially targeting Jai Bhagwan, and then got this all-important 2 points to inflict the Aravalli arrows into the first all-out as Gangaram fell the lobby himself. Nobody actually supported him as Kapil Gurjar also could not do anything. So that was the first all-out for Aravalli arrows. They came back with this raid as Gangaram did those toe touches and 2 points, and then Periyar Panthers were pushed into the all-out. So it was all happening, and then somewhere the momentum of the first half going to the Periyar Panthers, Radhika. So that was the conclusion of the first half, and just looking at the scoring, and I guess this is the right time to even just tell about the eliminator of the summit round. So you forget if you are playing 5th and 6th position. It is like traveling to Shimla by walk. From Manali or Kulu, you're walking up towards Shimla. That's what happens in the eliminator if you are placed 5th and 6th, because it's a long route. It's a very, very long route. So forget even playing 5th and 6th. So that is the teams which will be having the longest route. So it's better to finish in. It's best to finish 1 and 2. It's better to finish 3 and 4. And it is actually a little tough if you're finishing 5 and 6 on the challenger round.
Absolutely. Periyar Panthers are right now standing on the 6th spot because they have lost all the 2 matches they have played. So it is important for them to win and climb up the ladder because they have been consistent throughout the series and they want to be there upright there, at least, if not 1 and 2. As Navin said, 3 and 4 is better than staying at the bottom. And as we talk about the rate, both the teams have got equal rate points, but the defense better by Periyar Panthers today, wherein Navin Sharma had 3 and also Ashish Narwal had got 3 defensive points there. So it's a slender margin, as we say, for Panthers, but then momentum is something. Ashish Narwal got deep in to get those touch points, which is a good sign for the Panthers.
Yeah, very much. The first raid of the second half is started by Jai Bhagwan from the left flank. The right cover, I guess, has got him. That's what Sumanji is trying to say. Okay, she'll go and consult her colleagues. It was a good dash. Came in from Anish, the right cover. Raider safe. There we go. So Aravalli Arrows starts off with the first point and the raid point.
Now look at that. The dash came in little late. So the timing was not right. But Ashish Narwal yet again, he's trying to read the defense still. He is good at those toe touches and also those running hand touches. He should execute that. Just go deep in and try to be yourself. On the line, nothing given.
Yeah. Radhika, I want to ask this to you. Have you ever climbed and like walked from Tirupati to Tirumala? Have you walked the stairs?
I did, yes.
Yeah, that is what Periyar Panthers are currently facing. Right, to go to the summit round, but there we go. Another tackle on Jai Bhagwan, and to stop the beam, entire Panthers arena is just falling on him.
Because he is the key raider for the squad for Aravalli Arrows, and if they pin them down, it is a good sign for the Panthers here.
Yeah, it is very easy to just sit and talk in the commentary box, but I understand how much will be going through those players finishing in the 5th and 6th position, but that is what it is. Your efforts in the entire series will be valued if you are finishing 1st and 2nd, and you will be rewarded in the summit round because you just have to play one match. That's it. Qualifier 1 if you are 1st and 2nd, and you will be going through the finals if you win that match. And what did Govind Gurjar do? I really did not understand. He just wasted a raid. For Aravalli Arrows. But nevertheless, Ashish Narwal has come in for a do-or-die raid as Govind Gurjar is on the left corner. But mind you, the next raid for the Aravalli Arrows can be decisive. And a strong single tie hold. Thank you so much, says Ashish Narwal, as Govind Gurjar also supports and gives him another point. So that was really unnecessary there by Govind Gurjar.
He did not even attempt for those raid points. The defense came in to support the raider. that was a really, not appreciated from the Aravalli Arrows defense when it was a do or die raid. And we see in the crowd, Tejasvi, the president of Rajasthan Kabaddi, is sitting there appreciating the efforts of the defense. That's a good one.
Yeah, alongside with him is my very good friend Ashwin as well, sitting and talking to all the dignitaries, because now this is going to be a super tackle situation as Naveen Sharma is charging in to I guess waste a raid. If the defense is, come on Gangaram, come on my friend, you're doing this for the second time. What is wrong with you and Kapil Gurjar? Oh my God, they are just digging their own grave here around the arrows. They definitely are digging their own grave.
Looks like, Tejasvi Gehlot is quietly impressed by the raiding skills of the... This is very by the raider. And this is a corner raider. Will you be able to revive any players here? It is tough for the raider, can't convert. But the defense showed up and it's the all-out points for the Panthers yet again.
Very much. See now what happened when Govind Gujjar went in for that unwanted and wasted a raid. Look at that pressure on Ram Kuwar, and once again Ashish Narwal. Oh my God, he's got some Chavanprash today of defense. He says, okay, if you target me in the defense, I will also target you with my defensive skills. He is actively contributing into the defense, and Aravalli Arrows have been pushed to the second all out of the match. They'll have to do something here to come back, because the Periyar Panthers are leading this by 9 points and they know to win this big. Strong ankle hold. That is nice to see. Mahendra Chaudhary putting it, and the support came in at the right time. No problem for Inku as he got the bonus.
Yes, he got the bonus point, but then the dash was good enough. So each 1 point would be awarded there. And we talked Ashish Narwal. Not only is the best raider so far in the match, but then he scored 4 of 4 times. He attempted 4, succeeded in 4, which is a good one. So he is slowly turning out to be an all-rounder here, Naveen.
Yeah, because I guess he's taking some revenge on the defenders as well, because this is a good raid by Jai Bhagwan. 2 very important points. The left cover did not come across in time, did not get the angle, and the power of Jai Bhagwan taking him through the midline. So now it is just that all-important 7-point lead for Periyar Panthers. So Ashish Narwal says, okay, if I do not get raid points as the way that I used to get earlier, I will take that revenge in the defense. And Mohit Huda Saab is actually thinking. And behind Mohit Huda, you can just see the dignitary sitting, and along with him is our very good friend Ashwin, who's done so well for the Kabaddi from the grassroots level across the nation. Everywhere, right throughout, starting from Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, everywhere, Gujarat, and even the Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. Look at that! The Jai Bhagwan's force has pushed out a defender out of the N109. I think he should go back. But he's put the defense at entire one corner. Naveen Sharma comes in with the pursuit. I think even Ashish Narwal has gone out. No! Out of boundary, only 1 point. Radhika, didn't you think Ashish Narwal got a hand touch there? I mean, Jai Bhagwan did it on Ashish Narwal. I felt it.
It looked like a close call though, but then the referees will have a better view around. So I guess that's a right decision given. Now, it's a Periyar Panthers leading here. And when you look at the footwork of Ashish Narwal, it's a bit slow. I understand he's not quick on his feet, and he's just not giving enough ground to move on. He's just standing to move on. Otherwise, he'll travel from left to the right and right to the left. So that should be again taken care.
Yeah, as Jai Bhagwan comes in with a super tackle situation which is on, Naveen Sharma will want to tackle him down, but they have to be very careful as Periyar Panthers do not want an all-out at this time. Naveen Sharma gives it up. This is Jai Bhagwan's beam effect coming into play.
Yeah, it was a super tackle situation, but the left flank was just watching him go deep in. Ashish Narwal is an order raid. Available for this raider, but then he should go for those some points as well and also get those revivals for the team.
Yeah, I like this two-window shot that always get on the way to the top because now if Ashish Narwal revives somebody that will be a huge bonus, but I give him a bonus. Okay, very very good thing. Mahendra Chaudhary actually gave away the running bonus, so that's a really good thinking from the defense of Aravalli Arrows. Now Jai Bhagwan has got to do with only 2 raiders. Now come on, will Ashish Narwal show his defensive skills? Now will he have the ability to do it? Now can he go ahead and challenge Jai Bhagwan? I am not sure. And there we go, double tie hold comes in. And as he crosses the midline, the struggle is still on. He can still do it. Come on, Jai Bhagwan. No! 2 raiders putting Jai Bhagwan down in a super tackle.
It's an anti-cross. It's an anti-cross wherein Ashish Narwal stepped into the opponent court. So it is a point awarded for the Aravalli Arrows there. You know, he went to support the defense, but then his leg was dangling in the court of the opposition. Look at this one. Yes, he crosses, anti-crosses, so point is awarded for the raider.
Okay, so in that case, somewhere even Sagar is the only man now standing. So it's an anti-cross, so that's a good notice there by Yuradika. And then the dash from left cover. Sagar, has he saved somebody? No, says Sumanji, is it? No, that's 1 point for Sagar. So he saved the all out. Govind Gurjar, once again the culprit for Aravalli Arrows.
Yeah, a revival being awarded for the Aravalli Arrows here. But will this be an all-out raid from the Raider? No, the support here though. A single point being awarded for the Aravalli Arrows.
Yeah, so this time Jai Bhagwan did not have Ashish Narwal to actually come in for the tackle. So somewhere now Rinku has to do all this. Aravalli Arrows are patients. They are really showing a lot of patience here for getting that second all out on Periyar Panthers. They have just left the bonus away. They've just kept the open bonus and not letting Rinku get a touch point. That is what they want, and yes, they have achieved it. They have succeeded it, and Mohit Hooda Saab shows all the reaction that we want. So it's a second all out on Periyar Panthers, and Aravalli Arrows make another comeback. Where is this match even heading? So another raid in by Ramkuwa. Very, very important for him to actually get in few touch points. Yes, the toe touch on left corner. That is really well done. And did not have any clue there that time. Look at that, it was so swift. Naveen J was taken as a casualty because he was casual. Come on, you can't be so unprepared, especially when a top raider like Ram Kaur is raiding. Naveen J actually took it very easily on that left corner and had to pay the price. You have to be on your toes. You have to be on the edge of your seat because this Kabaddi game is the biggest blockbuster that any sporting world can see, as Ashish Narwal will go back with an empty raid and goes into the left corner now. Now there is something happening as Jai Bhagwan goes in as the right raider. So the left corner Ashish Narwal is already got 2 points against him. So it is in the favor of Ashish Narwal with 2-1 in the battle of the biggest beam and the biggest panther. The beam of Yuva Kabaddi Series, Jai Bhagwan, is nabbed by Ashish Narwal twice, and once again Naveen Sharma comes in with a pursuit and gets the left corner. Oh my God, this is happening in a blink of an eye. Jai Bhagwan, I guess, should have got the bonus there, but then look at what happened. Naveen Sharma, yes, he got the bonus. Jai Bhagwan got the bonus, but then Naveen Sharma went into the pursuit and got Lokesh Gosalia in the meantime. So the score difference still remains at 2 points. Wow. All action happening here live from Sanskar School, Jaipur. And we really want to thank all our partners, our hospital partners, Metromas, in association with Dr. Abhishek Gupta, who's really good when it comes to sports injuries and joint replacements, and our voice of the event, FM Tarka, who always say, Apni suno, लेकिन आज आशीष नरवाल ने डिफेंस में अपनी तो सुनाई है, लेकिन रेडिंग में अभी टाइम है उनको, यही सही वक्त है उनकी सुनाने के लिए. द बिगेस्ट पैंथर नाउ अगेंस्ट द अरावली एरोज डिफेंस ऑफ 6. What will happen? Go and go, Joseph! Come on! I am the real defender, not just in the covers, but even in the corners. I can do a much better job. He just went behind Ashish Narwal, completely blinded him away, did not even allow him for the turn towards the lobby and go. And he just pushed him away, and in the meantime, he is just, I guess, injured himself. That's not a good sign for Aravalli Arrows.
But then the defense was smart enough to put down Ashish Narwal when it is required. Now they should take the advantage of not Ashish Narwal not being on the court. Claims for a bonus, but nothing's given. 31-32. Look at this, how head to head they are going strong here. But Ashish Narwal not on the mat. Aravalli Arrows should take in this chance to come back strong.
Very much. And in the top corner of our screen, we can see Govind Gurjar getting some magic spray done in by our physio partners, UEM, University of Engineering and Management, as Rinku just shows his footwork on the block line and goes back. Does not even attempt to go in deeper. But they want to take this match to the... Yeah, they want to take this to the 40th minute, both the teams. And this is a good raid now for Jay Bhagwan. He's because there is Ashish Narwal on the mat. Whom will he target? Navin Sharma comes in with a ball. Jai Bhagwan has been pinned down in a do-or-die raid. Strong block from the right corner. Navin Sharma.
This was a real good one from Navin Sharma, the right corner. So one raider is put off the court, and also this is Ashish Narwal who is come back on the mat though for the Panthers. So now, not having Jai Bhagwan in the Arrows wing, will Periyar Panthers snatch away this win?
Yeah, that was really a big question, but look at what has happened as Sagar went in so swiftly and strongly towards the left cover. Govind Gurjar is kind of struggling with a little bit of injury. I should be actually looking at Ankit Jat coming in, or even Chetan Kumar to come in and fill up the position, because somewhere today Govind Gurjar, apart from that one strong back hold on Ashish Narwal, is not look strong, but I guess it's a 2-point raid. Is it, or has Navin Sharma taken it from the inches of the ground? Oh, come on, guys. We are here to talk. That is what even Coach Shankar Saab is saying. Shankar Saab is also saying the same thing. Ram Kuwar says, I have touched the midline, see my fingerprints on the mat. And Sumanji goes for a video referral. Yes, Shankarji is actually trying to say it is 3 points, but let us look at it. Oh, we'll have to see that again. It was very quick. Ashish Narwal was trying to celebrate. And let us see it in the ultra motion. Navin Sharma in question. Ah, come on. It's a clear 2-point raid. I called that first. No problem whatsoever. And the video also actually going and confirming that, Radhika.
Absolutely. Looks like a 2-pointer for them. I mean, he clearly got into the mat of their own. So he just put his hand there, so which is a good one. It was an advanced tackle from the Panthers. Yeah, it is a confirmation now. Two Aravalli Arrows, so very much in the contest. This is going to be a nail-biting encounter for both the teams. A green card.
Yeah, I like this. Navin Sharma not just going off the mat, he also gets a warning. And because he was arguing so much, and that's what I always say, I am there, Radhika Reddy is there, and our other commentators like Navneet, Harshit, everybody are here to talk. Why should the players talk, isn't it?
But this is the challenger round, and they don't want to skip those 2 points, which was a crucial point for the Arrows, though. And
yeah, very much.
Ashish Narwal was just doing those, just doing that footwork, seeing some defense will get tempted with his footwork, and that did happen.
Oh my God. Today the Gurjar Bhaichara is somewhere biting back Aravalli Arrows. and that's not good signs. Kapil Gurjar not in his original form. Govind Gurjar making a lot of errors. Ram Kuvar goes in with a toe touch, and Rinku and Ashish Narwal says no way. They were swearing on the mat. But Ram Kuvar can go in deep. Now that's a really nice place to go in deep because it is Ashish Narwal and Rinku. But Navin Sharma playing such a high line defense from the right corner. I guess that was a trap that was being set in for Ram Kuvar.
Aravalli Arrows and Naveen, now when they have the opportunity to take those bonus points, they should attempt for the bonus initially. At least the score difference would be reduced by that, and they would not be under pressure going forward. But this is a good block from the right cover.
Very well done. Very well done. That's why Shankar Shab is actually going up and standing and applauding that. So he wants a timeout as well. And that was right cover. Gangaram. Jwalaram showing a proper block onto the biggest Panther and taking him away off the lobby from the support of the left corner, coming in at the right time. But then, see what happened yesterday was Ashish Narwal, when he was going in for the appeal, or rather the request I should say, for the bonus points, and even today he did the same thing. 4 tackles, 4 tackle points for Ashish Narwal. Yeah, he's attempted 4 tackles today. I was just thinking to see why is Ashish Narwal's points coming in for the tackle, and that's what he's done, and that is what today he's been contributed enough for the team. Look at that.
And he is the best defender of this squad today for Panthers. Along with the raiding skills, he is exhibiting those defensive skills which worked in his favor. But then a point difference in favor of Panthers. Aravalli Arrows, now they don't have the bonus attempts, so they need to go deep in for those points. And if they get into the 2-order raid, it would be much difficult because today Navin Sharma is doing quite good, and it would be a multiple point raid.
Very much. Now they are trying to countman. Jai Bhagwan, please don't talk is what the... Yeah, that is what he says. You can hold your ears, Jai Bhagwan. But then it is all Sumanthi to do the talking. Now, we were actually very impressed by Navin Sharma before this tackle, but his idea was right. Execution completely wrong. Completely wrong in the execution. The hand touch actually gave that 1 point, and then 2 points. It's a super raid, and what a time to come for the Aravalli Arrows when they were just trailing behind by 1 point, Radhika. This has turned the match around.
Super raid means, 3 touch points there. So they are in the verge of all out, the Periyar Panthers. And at this stage, which we have only 3 minutes in the match to complete, if you get those all-out points for Aravalli Arrows, it would be difficult for the Panthers.
Yeah, as Rinku goes in and steals away a bonus point, takes away 1 more point, and just a 1 point lead now. Jai Bhagwan will try to finish this. Strong angle hold, but no, cannot be successful. And it is a defensive point gone in vain. Good attempt by Anish, but cannot get both the legs of Jai Bhagwan. Look at that, it is very easily done. Once again, it is Rinku, Radhika, to save the Periyar Panthers as Aravalli Arrows lead this just by 2 points.
Now, there should not be any advanced tackles coming from the Aravalli Arrows, and yes, they take down the Raider. Yet again, all of points awarded for the Arrows.
Yeah, very well done by Lokesh Gosalia. Going in front of Rinku. Did not go back. Look at that. He left the chain very quickly on Jai Bhagwan and stayed where he was. And then the double tie hold came in at the right time to push away Rinku. And this is going to be tough now for the Periyar Panthers. 3 all-outs against them. 2 all-outs against Aravalli Arrows. So that is the difference of the game. That is the crux of the game where Aravalli Arrows are leading this by a mere 4 points. But do you think 2.5 minutes, 4 points, will that be enough for the Periyar Panthers to come back? Of course, when Ashish Narwal gets 4 points in 1 raid, that can be possible.
Yeah, it could be anybody's game still, Naveen, because 2.5 minutes is a good time enough. 4 point lead is not a big margin in Kabaddi, as we say. 1 defensive error, can be covered by the other team. But Aravalli Arrows are trying to kill possible on the opposite court because they are leading, and they would try and get those attempts only when it's a do or die raid now. But then Periyar Panthers, it would be a do or die raid, every single raid going forward.
And Ashish Narwal comes into a virtual do-or-die raid, I should say. And let me just see where is the defensive positions. It's nice to see Gangaram in the right cover because he's always been there. And I am not seeing Kapil Gurjar around. I am seeing Govind Gurjar in the left cover. Gangaram misses this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is that going to be the raid that Ashish Narwal was trying to make a comeback with? 2-point raid now. Oh, that's a big error from Gangaram.
Absolutely. Look at that. He would have gone with a chain. He went, single-handedly, which was not enough. That was a beautiful dupki on the way he touches the right corner as well, which is a good one. So, just a 2-point margin. As we say, it could be anybody's game.
Yeah. Mahendra Chaudhary actually came in to support Gangaram in the dash. But Ashish Narwal, very, very brilliant and so swift in that taking that momentary pause and turning and under the hands of Gangaram. Oh, look at that. Navin Sharma actually threatening Jai Bhagwan. But Ashish Narwal comes in, goes out with a very quick raid. I guess now it's going to be Jai Bhagwan for the do-or-die raid. He's got all the options. He's got the 7-pack of Periyar Panthers. He can go in for the bonus. He can go in for the pro touches because he raids from both sides. And there you go. He's a right and a left raider. That is what Jai Bhagwan's strength is. And that is what Naveen J should have understood from the left corner.
What is the point? You wait for the do-or-die raid of the opponent and you give away such easy point when it is required for the team. Now it's a 3-point lead. Aravalli Arrows will not make any mistake to snatch this win from the Panthers. They might as well give away 1 point and just let the match go, because next 2 raids would be empty raids for Aravalli Arrows. Now they would kill the maximum 30 seconds there. Blockline defense, that's not possible.
Very much, very much. Lokesh Gosalia tried that for the second time, but unlucky. He was lucky in the first time to nab Ashish Narwal so nicely in the back hole going behind him. But this time he got slapped away by Ashish Narwal. And this is good to see. Jai Bhagwan just waiting there. But you know what, Radhika? I feel, I understand it's a 2-point lead. But I feel as a raider, because there are 7 men on court, you'll at least go try a bonus. Show your fast footwork, do something. Because as a raider, if you're pinned down, it's just only 1 point. But if you're lucky, you get those extra points. And look at this. What if Ashish Narwal gets 2 points? Come on. That's the 1 point now. So it's a 1-point victory if I see. If they can pin it down. And look at that. Strong hands and just 1 point. So it's a tight game, actually speaking. Yeah.
Naveen, what we see is, the defense, they would give away only 1 point whatsoever. Now the blockline defense, as we say, to get the raid legal, the raider has to cross the blockline, and he did it. Yeah. And look at that 1-point marginal loss is a big, loss for the Panthers. It's not a big score, but then it's a big loss yet again for the Panthers.
Look at Mohituda Saab. Someone go and console him, please. Today the Periyar Panthers have played well. They have really played well. But Aravalli Arrows winning this by 1 point, as Radhika you were mentioning. Losing it by 1 point gives a bigger heartbreak than losing by a more point difference. Isn't it? Just losing it by 1 point is a bigger heartbreak, and Mohituda Saab does not even want to come on the mat because he understands. He is very emotional when it comes to the Periyar Panthers. And Shankar Saab with all smiles shakes hands with everybody. Mohituda Saab does not want to even come on the mat. He goes off from the back gate. That is really disappointing, and that told the story of the entire match. Because somewhere Periyar Panthers can get that 1 point out of this match. So in the challenger round, they have put up points on their name, but it is just that one solitary point that they get out of this. They still have to win a game. They still have to win a game here. And that's going to be difficult going into the summit round starting Thursday. That is 30th of July.
Absolutely, because when you have lost all the 3 matches played when it is required in the challenger round, you being best teams in the series, you just lose it when it is much required. It is updating for the team, Naveen.
Very much as Periyar Panthers need to rethink about this. And yes, Mohituda Saab has done everything right today. And somewhere the Aravalli Arrows were a little better when it came to that inflicting the all-out, and this was the last raid where Jay Bhagwan was actually going in for the block line as if he was going for a bonus line. So that was so important to make the raid legal. And a last point victory, 1 point victory on the Periyar Panthers, giving them a bigger heartburn, heartbreak than a multi-point win or a bigger marginal win. Right. So 23 raid points, 24 Periyar Panthers somewhere better, but the tackle points, and the most important thing was the all-out. The all-outs were bigger in terms of Aravalli Arrows inflicting on the Periyar Panthers. And as I said, Periyar Panthers opened their account on the points per match with that one solitary win. So losing 3 out of 3 is going to be difficult for Taroba Tigers and Periyar Panthers going forward in the summit round. But coming up at 8 p.m, it's going to be the table toppers, Muttal Magnets versus Kaziranga Rhinos. And as of now, signing off for this match, I was Navin Chaudhary along with Radhika. Radhika, thank you so much. It was always very informative and exciting to share the commentary box with you. See you soon, everybody, at 8 p.m.
ओके सो गाइस हमारे साथ यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं, फेलिसिटेशन सेरेमनी की तरफ चलते हैं और आज हमारे साथ श्रीमान अमित गोयल सर यहाँ पर मौजूद है, डायरेक्टर ऑफ गुस्टोरा फूड्स प्राइवेट लिमिटेड। सर आपका तहे दिल से स्वागत है। वेरी फाइन पर्सनैलिटी ऑफ जयपुर इज नाउ विद अस। सर आपका तहे दिल से स्वागत कहते हैं। हमारे साथ विकास गौतम सर मौजूद हैं और तहे दिल से आपका शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहेंगे कि आपने अपना अमूल्य समय निकालकर हमारे बीच में उपस्थित हुए, और हम यही चाहेंगे कि जिस तरह से आपके चेहरे पर मुस्कुराहट बनी है उसी तरह से हमेशा बनी रहे। तहे दिल से एक बार फिर से आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कहते हैं फॉर बीइंग हियर विद अस। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया एक बार फिर से आपका हमारे बीच में उपस्थित होने के लिए। थैंक यू सो मच सर फॉर बीइंग हियर विद अस।